Alright, I have returned. So let's see, what were we saying in chat? Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Best music? Yeah, nah, this isn't the spot for the best music. You have to be further inland, I forgot. Science is so amazing. Let's do science, yo. Get out of here. What is that guy's name? The electric gym leader in the what is it? The Kalos region? 'Cause yeah, that's what he says in the anime, if I remember right. Or no, Ash says that in reference to that character. I remember saying, Vince, it would take you 10 minutes, would take everyone else another playthrough. Fair enough. He left before getting to the music? Yeah, I didn't think that through. I definitely did not. Vince forgot he can literally just pick the music. Oh, wait, but isn't that only after you've beaten the game and by getting the save I can't do the music stuff? Or can I? No, I can't pick the music. Let's see. How could you not like the Bound Bowl? I mean, it's like, it's not a super terrible thing or anything. It's just not like, oh man, let's stop everything. You're practicing speedrunning, Vinks? Let's go bound bowling instead. No, I'm all good on that. Yo, Doomsday, you have a save file so you can test it out? Got you. Yeah, no, if you can do it, more power to you. Just beat the baby race, then do the science. But what if I don't care about the science part? Because like I don't even understand what you guys are talking about. Anyways, I want to do a second run. So, oh yeah, as far as I can see, there's no way to like just exit the title. So I'll just close and go back in. Your closest save file is Insane Kingdom? Wait, so you're at like the very beginning of the game? Yo, that's not exactly close. I thought you said you had a save file that could do justice. That doesn't sound very good. I completely ignore my subscribers. I'm in the middle of speedrunning, guys. I'd be down to check it out later, but not right now. I want to do this. This is what I want to do. Alright, so let's clear splits. Yes, I do want to update my best times. Some of the best segments is 43 minutes? No, splits, what are you doing? How is that possible? What? I've done one run. How is some of best 43 minutes? That doesn't make any sense. It says my best segments are all, like, the same as my splits. Yeah, 10, 22, 7, 10, 2, 7, 15, 7, 9, 14, 4, 17, 13. What? I don't understand. It's clearly broken. My sum of best is broken. Don't listen to my sum of bests. It's literally just being weird. Anyways. Karma. Yeah, sum of best is 43 minutes. Let's just get world record, guys. That's the plan. Just go get world record. You know, Christopher Fritz says, some of best segments must not be counting bad segments. Like, so it's just not counting, like, entire splits? Because, like, I've only done one entire run. Like, this is the only run I've done. So, my sum of best segments should be 2 hours and 10 minutes. But it's like, yep, 43 minutes! And I just checked my, like, best splits in case, like, I don't know, something bizarre happened and, like, the splits are set to be much lower than what they should be. But yeah, no, it's not the case. It sees the numbers for what they are. It just apparently can't add numbers together. I really don't understand. Oh, I'm so bad at, like, hitting start when I hit start with my timer. Because OBS always eats the input, and I'm forgetting to minimize OBS. Alright, I'll just watch this cutscene for a couple of extra seconds to, you know, keep things fair. Alright. Things can't beat the game in 4308. This is false advertising. Yo, rip. You can clear Summer Best? Oh, can you? Where would that be? Yo. Can I be Mario? Yeah, I don't know how to clear Summer Best. I'm hoping it'll just fix itself after I do another run, and it has actual, like, 2 sets of splits to look at. Maybe it'll figure out what it's doing with its life. Yes, you're a very cool ghost, and I appreciate you for who you are. Probably should. Yeah, like, if it doesn't fix itself after the second run, I'll try to figure out how to clear my Summer Best, because that is something I would like to know. I would like to know what my real Summer Best is, versus 43 minutes, which is definitely not my Summer Best. I mean, y'all were here for the run. You can vouch. It took me 2 hours and 10 minutes. It was the only run I did. I don't know, live split's weird. Yo, don't juke me! Oh, gosh darn frogs. They're so good. We might need to go into the live split file? Maybe. I think I might have accidentally kept the Summer Best for my X1 splits or something? Maybe? I mean, because I deleted everything. Like, I don't ever... Gosh darn frog, out of the way. It's like, every time I go to make, like, new splits, I'll just be on some splits or whatever. I'll save it as a save as new thing with a new title and everything in the splits. So it was like Super Mario Odyssey. And I just delete everything. And then after everything is deleted, that's when, I create the new splits. Wait, come back! Wait, come back! No, wait! Hitting him with my hat didn't help. Get squished. Let's see, click Edit Splits. Other? Oh, I can't do it mid-speedrun. Yo, we'll just restart this one. We'll just restart. I'm at the very beginning. Not a big deal, and I can, fix this. Alright, so turn that off. Edit splits. Other. And then clear Summer Best. You had real-time segment... You had a real-time segment time of 4:47:27 between the start of the run and Fossil Falls, which is faster. No. It is not accurate, and it should be removed, yes. Yes, remove them all. Remove all of them.
Super Mario Odyssey!
Alright. There we go! Summer Best segments, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Much better. That's what I'm looking for. Yo, thanks, Anura. I appreciate it. Yo, 2-player Cappy OP, man. Doomsday's apparently got some strats. There you go. Accurate Summer Best confirmed. Now get good. Yup. Yo, thanks, Anura. Give me control of Mario. Oh, there we go. Yo, chase that ghost. That wasn't the best. Nope. I don't want to talk to you. I'm a busy Mario. If you want to jump on my head and join the adventure, that's fine. But, not gonna talk. That was not the long jump I wanted. Or I should have done a dive. Yo, Wolfgang's in here, saying good evening. Yo, what's up, Wolfgang? How you doing, good sir? What is up? Yes! The frog didn't get away from me this time. Not today, Froggy. Gonna have to try something else. Yo, forget you little Goombas. Let's see. So, Vinx, are you taking a pass on garbage? Doomsday doesn't want to play it until I'm done with it? No, still gonna beat it. It's an easy stage. I'm down to do it. But today, we're doing Odyssey speedruns. Why do I never focus on hitting him? As soon as I get the hits, I just go off on this little adventure. I don't know what I'm doing. Nurse says, okay, let's see, 155 this time? Oh, what, for my split for this one? Nah, we're still dead. Can I move? There we go. I will split on Fade Out. I'm pretty sure it'll do that eventually. Any day now. I can't skip this, can I? No. Okay. There we go. Easy stage? Yo, it's so easy, Wolfgang. It's literally so easy. Cause like, I'm over here practicing getting all of the red coins, right? And so like, I start to see where it's possible to do it with all the red coins. And then King Hippo's over here and he's like, no, you don't have to do half of the things you thought you needed to do to beat the level. So if I'm reducing the vast majority of the stage I assumed I had to do when I was prepared to beat the stage, it's significantly more easy. It just is. I'll take that moon. Yo. Oh, 155 total, you mean for the run. You think I can PB by that much? Yo, that would be cool. 15 minutes? Well, we got 1 minute. That's a start. Let's see how much of this I can remember. Yeah, I'm not looking at my notes at the moment. I might need to pull them back up for the desert. It's probably a good idea. And now, Naughton. Gotta be family. Wait, the coins! Haha, I got him this time. One dragon, please. Or not dragon, dinosaur. Excuse me. Alright, got it. Position this just like so. Oh, and I messed it up. Fantastic. He went over the thing. Yeah, he has to disappear. He can't go... Oh wait, what am I doing? I could have just gone back up with him. Where are you, dinosaur? I kinda need you. I messed it all up. I could have just destroyed the blocks and then gone back up there as the dinosaur and tried again. But I wasn't thinking properly. Alright. Try this again. Nope. Yeah, I had no trouble last time we did this, but now I'm having a lot of trouble. Alright, let's do this again, Mr. Dinosaur. All that worked! I was totally gonna bonk that wall, but okay. Splendid! Oh, ow. Jerk. Oh, I'd like to have these coins. You'll be alright, old lady. There we go. Hashtag close enough. You don't even have to be up there to get it? Yeah, no, man. I thought you had to make it all the way up. It's like, eh, you're close enough. Come on up, Mario. Oh, that's nice. Waggle to pull chomps faster? Oh, yeah. The chain chomps faster if you waggle? That makes sense. Most things are faster or better in this game through waggling. I just didn't realize I could do that. Yep, I got a multi-moon. Thanks for pointing it out, Cappy. Oh, what? That's a globe? I never would have known. Good thing you're here. I'll take that. And got the moons. And there goes all my time, because dinosaurs are difficult to put on the trampolines. Did you know that? I do now. Yeah, I can't skip this. It's not a skippable cutscene. Odyssey is restored. And yeah, that's fate. Alright, Toast Arena. Oh yeah, maybe I should open up my notes. That's probably a good idea. I'm so glad you're here, Mr. Cappy. What would I do without you? Alright, so yeah, jump up the building, leap across. There's a chill bird, pipe in the buildings, go in the store. Oh yeah, and then the sand hill. I'm not gonna remember all this. Dino skip is hard? I agree. Dino skip confirmed difficult. Gosh darn it. Yep, there goes the bird. Rest in peace, bird. Not like I wanted to hang out with you or anything. You know, I'd much rather be all by myself with no birds. Oh, got it. A rumble from the sandy floor. Alright, let's try to get that bird again. Alright, there he is. There's our prey. Nice. I'll take that moon you got back here, guys. Don't mind me. I'm clearly an employee too. Employee Mario. You've seen me around. And then there's a sand hill over yonder. Bird is easier in Oasis anyways. Got you. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, on top of the ruins gates. Okie dokie. Well, I'm up here. I'll take it. And then jump over the Goomba's gates. Yes, I can do that. I'm gonna die so many times in the swamp. I can see it already. Not over the moon. The clove in the ruins. That was great. Alright, so grab this moon, then head over and get the bullet bill moons. Checkpoint first. Oh, wait, you get the checkpoint first, and then you get the sand moon. I remember. I remember. Got him. Yes, I like selecting things on the map. Oh wait, no, I think I did this in the wrong order. Yeah, I was supposed to roll towards the inverted pyramid. That's what I was supposed to do. Whoopsie doopsies! Well, sometimes you make mistakes. You know, don't follow the lizard, Mario. It's a cool lizard, I get it. You get this moon, then use the checkpoint. Rango is easy? Yeah, Rango's not that bad. I mean, my favorite boss in this game is definitely Harriet. I think she's really well designed. Like, I think she's the best designed out of all the, Brutals, as far as her fight goes. Alright, let's see if I can do this without messing it up. Ah, nice. Alright, and then I'm supposed to go to the cactus. Cactus is over this way. Somewhere. Am I going past it? I can't see anything. Oh, there we go. Yeah, controlling all of that is very difficult. If I didn't have to waggle, it'd be a little easier. Alright, and then to the Oasis, where there are 2 moons with my name on them. Hey birdies! See you later! Come on. What is it? This tree? It's one of them. Yep, there we go. Oh gosh darn it. That's awful. Yeah, I'll just wait here. We failed that. One moon, please. And got him. Alright, that's all the moons we need for this place. We're out. Alright, what are we talking about in chat? Wolfgang was saying, begging Doomsday doesn't work. Ask him about the time I tried to beat one of his hardest Super Mario Maker levels, months where all my begging was answered with Get Good. Yo, rip. Rest in peace, my man. Yo, Tense Oxford with the first try. Yo, first tries happen now and then. Mostly rare. Yo, that's good. Lake Kingdom. You know, lacking skill. It is what it is. Yeah, Nan says he's just lacking technique. What's the difference between lacking technique and lacking skill? It sounds like two different words for the same thing. Second run and not a gold split? Wait, I did get a gold split. Just not for Fossil Falls. Because dinosaur jumps are hard. Oh, I really want those monies. Monies, don't abandon me! Don't go into the water, don't do it, okay. I'm not sure how desperately I need the monies, but I'd like to have them. So I know I need like at least 200 coins. How did my notes get off kilter? Oh yeah, that's right, I was looking at my splits. Yo, fishy, come here! Alright, I need, what, 2 more? Oh wait, oops. Wrong button. The button I was looking for was, waggle. Alright, and then I get one more move over here, and then we fight the boss. And I will make one attempt at the fishy jump that I don't know how to do. I'm sure it'll go smoothly. And on the off chance that I fail the fishy jump, we will take the Scrubby newbie jump. Yo! The moon dodges! They're too good. Alright, where's the thing? Isn't it like supposed to be right there? Oh, there it is. Ah, jeesh. Go, give me that fish. Where's the fish? Oh, he's gone. Rip! Alright then. I'll get that one day. I see how it's possible, I just gotta get better at that. And yo, Vexatious is in here? Yo, what's up, man? How are the runs going? Runs are going alright. We've done, well, one run so far. This is run number 2. And, yeah, it's going pretty cool. This is a fun game, man. Enjoying myself. Alright, this boss is gonna be super easy, and I'm not gonna die to him this time. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I died. Yeah, I'm looking at way too many things at once. I need to just figure out my jumps. There we go. Man, 3D games are hard. Uh-oh, I didn't do the thing I was supposed to do. Oh, he was still immune. Ah, geesh, bad timing. Okay, so we're gonna die to him twice, just like we did before. Just like we did before. Wouldn't want to, you know, change up tradition now. Oh, bad timing. Ah, jeez, come on, guy. Oh my goodness. I got this so easily last time, and now not so much. Well, the boss is dead. I'll take it. Alright, Vexation says I was 30 seconds ahead after Oil Ocean and died in Lava Reef, lost 40 seconds, finished, you know, 1 hour 37. Ah, jeez, man. That's crazy. Yo, rip, man. The sub hour was right there. Oh man, that's brutal, dude. Still a really good run considering, you know, you didn't like get tilted and have like a super bad run. You just you had a really solid run with just one critical mistake. You'll get there, man. You'll get your sub hour. It'll happen. You're not insane. We were downright shocked when Vinks got Moonskip after only like 10 minutes. It took a little bit. I'm sure it'll be just as difficult the next time. Wolfgang's saying super to you, but seriously, do you really think it was skills we were lacking on time, or just knowledge? Literally just knowledge. Literally just knowledge. It's really not that hard to do the level once you... Well, once you know how to do the level, it is still difficult because it's like very tight, but it just takes a little bit of time to do the level once you know what the level wants from you. Definitely just knowledge. Optimal deaths? Yo, very optimal. How's it you're a superstar and no one else could fail quite this hard? Ah, jeez. Vexation says it's gonna happen this week. I'm not stopping until I do. Yo, do it, man. Get that sub hour. Let nobody stop you. And Vinks, can I suggest having the split for each major moon in my route? Using those titles? I might do that later down the line, but at the moment, it's not currently the plan. Alright, come here, bunny rabbit. No. That's right. Be a good bunny, and you get destroyed by the hat. Wait, no, not a Cappy jump. I wanted the rock. I was just trying to hold down the Y. Rolling rock in the woods. And then I need this moon. And then, do I have enough to buy? Yeah, I do, okay. So I know I died a couple times, so I was worried about how much money I had. Yes, yes, 2 types of coins. Wait, no. I don't want that. I want this. Yes, please. Thank you. I have to sing it? I do not sing. Alright, so I'm supposed to go up here, so let's do that. Yo, Fire Brother, how you doing, guy? I'll just be going up here, don't mind me. Not a big deal. Oh, wow. I messed that all sorts of up. Twice. Alright, here we go. Wow! Interesting. Why did Cappy go one way and Mario went the other? What was that? Oh man. I'm just as bad at this as I was last time. Oh no, I was right there! Mario, why not grab the ledge, my man? You could have done it. You could have done it. There we go. Alright, I'm taking that moon and I'm out of here, man. Forget you guys. Your stupid fire brothers and jumps that are hard. I must sing? I mean, you can say it, that doesn't make it true. Yeah, I'll save that. And I believe I gotta jump into a pond or something. Where's that at? Yeah, follow the wire. Be a deep also? I don't know what that is. But deep sounds about right. Get good? Get singing voice? Yo, I do not sing. Ouch. Yeah, we're not playing Rockstar over here. No karaoke PlayStation game or nothing. Nah, just some Mario. Oh, should, not must? Oh, okay. Well, either way, the answer's the same. Hello, prawn plants. Yeah, forget you guys. Video games are so hard. That works. Here, can I borrow you real quick? Thanks. And then I had a moon. And jump on the guy, Mario. I'm glad it didn't take me too long to understand how to do these jumps. Because I remember watching people that were like very first doing speedruns of Mario Odyssey, and like they would die so frequently going for the dive off of Cappy. And I'm over here, not so much a problem. Though I guess, I did practice doing that kind of stuff in my casual run. So it's not like I'm completely inexperienced. I hope I haven't missed any moons. I haven't really been looking at my guide. I should, but I'm not. I mean, worst case scenario, I'm sure I can find a moon somewhere. I don't want to go up there, Mario. I am a little low on coins, though. Oh, whoops, I did not. I threw. Oh, I didn't see the wall there. Hey, guy. Let me just borrow you real quick. Ah, geesh. I tried to do the, skip. I did not do it. But at least I'm trying. Should I give that a second shot? I think I'm gonna try it again. Ah, jeez. Gosh darn it, man! Man, that's hard. There we go, that's how you do it. Yeah, what my problem was is I was waggling to get the full height, and it's like, I can't waggle, because when I waggle there's a delay before he does this little jump, and I can't control it, unlike just pressing the buttons. Oh, whoops. Good job there, Vince, you did it. Best jump, 2017. Good jump. Easy peasy. Alright, 10 soccer, that's like a whole 60 seconds more than I spend on anything else creative-wise? Wait, what are we talking about? I clearly missed the cool conversation topic. Oh, put a solid mint of creativity into those lyrics. Oh, I'm so sorry, 10th Doctor. And not seriously though, that Rango dying on a SMO boss is already bad, dying twice is terrible, dying on Rango is abysmal, dying twice on Rango is so bad that there are people who couldn't do that if they tried. Fair enough. And not insane. Honestly, I've watched so many SMO speedruns, I know the route by heart, and I haven't even attempted any percent. It's a huge pain because I'm trying to learn 253. You keep accidentally doing any percent routing. Yeah, nah, that's what happens. That's what happens, man. Like, that's Sonic Mania. I learned any percent routing first, and then I learned all emeralds. I actually wasn't having too much trouble going to all emeralds, but then going back to any percent after all emeralds has been difficult for me, because I keep doing the wrong routing. Alright, let's do the Nimbus area. So many typos, you have a new keyboard, still getting used to it. It's all good, Naughton. No worries, man. You know, I don't want to watch that cutscene. I'm all good there. Alright. Get good, beat Bowser. Oh. That's a good start. I'll just die right at the very beginning before the boss fight. I just want, you know, that free time save for the future runs. That's all that is, man. You gotta think ahead like me. Oh no, he got the hat! I'm still figuring out the exact placement I can be where I pull it in at. That's definitely not it. That is not what I meant to do. I was trying to hold the button down, but I guess I messed it up. Gosh darn it. Just bumped it right back onto his head. Oh, what? I'm right there! Yeah, I'll learn the positioning eventually. Well, at least I got it one time. That's better than 0. Oh, was that... I guess that would be the split for that. Yay! Lost Kingdom! My favorite. Free time save, yup, free time save, yay! I believe I get on this tree. Gosh darn it. These trees are so weird, man. Oh, nope! Messed that one up. Positioning OP. Oh my goodness, I just go so much further forward than I'm trying to go. Yeah, this is so awkward. Oh, I got across. You're a real rude bug. Are you a moon? Yeah. You thought I was sandbagging? Yeah, I'm always sandbagging. That's me. Got a sandbag. You wanna nut. There we go. Oh, yeah, Cappy can't grab the moon for me. You gotta grab it yourself, you lazy Mario. And what do I do here? Is there a moon up top, or... Oh yeah, I don't need to come up here. That's what it is. Good job, Vinx. I'll take that. And then I need to go over here. Yo, easy moon. And say hi to the bird. Collected half the power moons we need. Just 5 more to go. Yo, fancy that. Alright, I'll take that. Thank you. And there's like one right over here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Alright, now time for the moon that I died to like 4 or 5 times. Last attempt. Woo! First try! Yeah, that's more like it. And now I just gotta go to the Odyssey. That's a tree. See, Forgotten Isle, easy every time, man. Alright, Nana was saying Lost is my second least favorite kingdom because it marks the Odyssey's paint job being ruined until way late in the game and you hate it. I never really even noticed that until you pointed it out. But I guess I never really was looking at the Odyssey. It never occurred to you you don't need to climb the Lost Kingdom mountain? Nope! I just went up here for fun. And yeah, we got under the bridge, man. We got the moon there. Feels good. I figured I would die there a few more times, but no, we got it first try. That's always nice. Alright, let's do this. New Donk City. Yo, don't mind me, bugs. Ah, I was so close. Gosh darn it. I don't want a ground pound. It's not ideal. No! Ah, I'm just getting the Z button and I'm not hitting the Y button. Oh my goodness, because like I'm holding down Y and I think I'm repressing it and I'm not. There we go, geesh. Good long jump. Yeah, I'll never make that. I have no idea. can't turn directions like that, Vince. You have to throw Cappy first. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I don't want to capture a Goomba, I'm sorry. I'm a little busy. Yeah, I want that. Wait, actually, no, I don't think I want that one. I can't remember. Either way, we're going this way. Good long jump. 10 out of 10. Oh wow, that is so underneath that. Maybe the wall jump won't be good enough. Not like that. I hate waggling so much. Right, last time I tried to do the long jump all the way to the other side, I died, so I'm not gonna do that this time. Oh, I can just kick the baby bugs. Nobody told me. There's quite a bit of time to save if I can, like, do the boss fight right. Man, I'm so bad at these kind of controls. I'm just not moving anywhere near fast enough to track my target. And then one more, right? Yeah. How we gonna do this, buddy? Oh, I missed the very top one. Oh, that's bogus. One spot. I missed one spot. Oh, and I died. Oh, there's a heart in there. Oh, fantastic. So remember when I said time save? I was really thinking time loss. Way cooler. Why be faster in the next run when instead it could be slower? No two-phase. More like just die. I really wanted that two-phase. I was so close. Well, we got the second phase, or the 2-cycle on the second attempt. That's good, right? That's good. Not says, Vanks, please read chat. I'm trying to help. Well, I read everything that you were saying. Oh wait, no I didn't. Let's see. Slow, get good, get good. Get in the corner when Mecha Wiggler is on the ground. The corner? What does that have to do with anything? I said to get in the corner, it makes the Wiggler not run as far, so the phase is shorter? Oh, okay. Which corner? Does it matter? 2 cycles, 2 attempts? Yeah. Alright. Let's get all the moons. Look, video games are hard, okay? And then, where's the next moon? Over here to the left, right? Oh yeah, the RC car. Close enough. Remotely captured car. The corner closest to where the Wiggler is exiting? Oh, okay. Then where do I go after this? Oh yeah, the bench guy. I'm coming, man! Don't be lonely! Yes, I've come to sit with you. Yo, bench friends. Always hanging out on the bench. See you later, buddy. And then, what is this? I think I teleport on this one? And get the garbage moon, followed by the rail moon. I hope I didn't forget one. We'll find out, that's for sure. You got a moon. How did they take out the trash? Nobody knows. And then I have to get to the top of the building. Easy peasy. Oh, whoops. Come on, Mario. Gosh darn it. Oh, man. And yeah, we just gotta go that way, man. Let's do it. I fell a little short of that. Glittering above the pool. Alright, where's this moon at? There it is. But really, you're just exploiting the loneliness? Well, I mean, he's lonely. I just came by to say hello. Is that such a big deal? Doesn't matter who he talks to. But yeah, grab that first. And then waggle your heart out. You got a moon! Alright, just 3 more moons. I don't remember where they are. Where should I be getting a moon coming out of here? Oh yeah, that's right. Talk to the mayor. Excuse me, Pauline. I would like to talk to you about your plights. That's cool. Uh-huh, yep. Yeah! And then we got a moon for, you know, not really doing anything. Drummer on board. You confirm a Kappa? Why are we confirming Kappa, Cyclone? Pardon your caps? Yo, it's all good, man. No worries. Ow. I'll just bump into that real quick. And then we'll ground pound the robot, we'll talk to the musician, and that'll be all the moons. Yes, I would like your moon, please. Yeah. Yo, Bassus on board. And then fly to the Odyssey. Oh, you were confirming that I was exploiting somebody. Psst, I wasn't even doing that, man. You crazy. Alright, there we go. Turned him in. Alright, yo, I will be right back, unfortunately. Alright, so I am back now that I have lost all the time that I just gained. wouldn't be a true newbie speedrun unless I lost all my time, right? Break in the middle of a speedrun, yo, rip. If I would just get good, the sub 130 would be free. I don't know about all that. I mean, sub of best is 159. Like, that's what I'm shooting for. 159. Alright, so what do I do here? You go this way. Excuse you, Mr. Goomba? And I'll take that moon. And then I need to find a pipe somewhere. There it is. Yo, rumble on the seaside floor. Yo, Cyclone says, Vinx, I have bad news. You will not get that sum of best as your final time here. Those two blue splits ruined it. Man, now what will I do with my life? Ah, jeez. Come on, Mario. Yo, ride the jet stream. Alright, what do I do after those moves? Oh yeah, it's the note music one. Which is right over there. Not a problem. Oh, until it was. Can't go in a straight line too hard. Yeah, that thing turns so powerfully. It's like Sonic Adventure Sonic, man, I swear. Like, oh, you wanna literally turn like 270 degrees right now? Not a problem. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. Alright, gotta grab a squid. Whoops! I didn't mean to press that. And I don't actually need a squid, it's just kind of faster. Need a fishy. One fishy, please. Thank you. That's right, you better look out. I'm a Mario fish. I don't mess around. Alright, so we got that one. Then we go over here. We'll go here. Grab all these coins, get a free moon. Oh. The moon dodged me. I mean, I know it wasn't like moving, but still. Alright, and then there's like something I'm supposed to do right here. There it is. I'll take that. And then, yo, let's get Dory before Dory gets away. Dory! Wait for me! I need the moon. There we go. And then I mess with the kelps. Am I getting these off? There it is. And then... oh, snap with the host. Yo, thank you for the host. I cannot see who it is, unfortunately. My thing isn't updating right. But yo, whoever is hosting me, thank you very much. Much appreciation. I will shout you out in just a second. Yo, we are in the middle of some Super Mario Odyssey speedruns. Oh, yo, and Nura with the host. Yo, and Nura, what's up, man? How do we do? You were playing that Fancy Pants game, weren't you? You know, sometimes you have to have fancy pants. And what are we talking about? Non says I don't know, he's talking about some plants. I don't know what he's talking about. No idea. Alright, another gold split. Let's go. That's sad. This was me stepping away for a second. Yo, everybody's hating on the nurse host. Yo, rest in peace. Yo, you were playing Fancy Pants? Nice. Yeah, I do need to play that eventually. But you couldn't get a run going? Yeah, nah. I know how that is. I mean, like, obviously right now, like, I have a run going, but this is, you know, learning the game. It's not really... it's nothing interesting. Not too much. It's not like Sonic Mania or Mega Man X2. Alright, go north. No! Not like that! I'm gonna freeze to death! It's all over, man. It's all over. There we go. You wanna go up there. One toad, please. Fancy meeting you here! I'm surprised I'm actually remembering most of these moons. Like, I think the only moons I forgot were in Sand Kingdom. And actually, I'm not so sure. I think I actually remembered all the moons. Well, I only grabbed one moon from here, so we will soon see. 'Cause yeah, I didn't complete my guide for this place, so I don't exactly know where the best moons are. It's 1 plus added to the view count? Exactly. All hosts matter. I would like those coins, please. Or wait, no, not coins. Or hearts. 1 moon, please. That's what I meant to say. And yo, Props in here saying, "Evening Banks, how are ya?" Hopefully you're doing good. Oh my goodness, I didn't want to twirl. Ah, motion controls! Aren't they the best, guys? Love motion controls. Yep, video games are hard. Ah, video games are getting even harder by the second. And yeah, there's a moon right over here, isn't there? There it is. I'll take that moon, please. And then what, go down here? Oh, okay, okay. Let's do this one. Now. It's not a squish the Mario. Oh, jeez. And yo, nobody's saying flashbacks to Freezy Peak, part of Banjo-Kazooie speedrun during GDQ. Yo, man. The Banjo-Kazooie run was really interesting. I had a lot of fun watching that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I followed the runner. I've caught a couple of his runs since. Yo, the ice wall barrier. Too easy. Oh man, I wish I could remember which thing was which. What the good moons to go for are. I want to say this one all the way to the right is 2 good moons. I want to say this. Yeah. Goombas are good moons. Come on. Get the Goomba. Come here. I'll take that. And then there's another moon. Can I see it from here? Yeah, there it is. Pretty sure I can make that. Yeah, not a problem. And they're saying even if someone wasn't watching live, they could see that I'm hosting on their following list and decide to check it out. Yeah, I do that as well. Like, if I, I'm watching a stream, like, say, earlier in the day, I'm like, man, people should check this stream out, then I'll just follow them. Even if I haven't been streaming, because there's always a chance lurkers will appear and be like, oh, look what's going on. It's not exactly a, impossible thing. It does happen. Here, don't mind me, guy, I'm just here for the moon. Just here for the moon. Ah, jeez. Oh, man. I'll take that. And that'll be me, man. I'm out of here. We're not fighting that Rango this time. No need to fight him. Zero need. Alright, well, we're all done with this place. All the junk moons? Wait, you don't like my moons, man. Yo, Luncheon Kingdom. Alright, so yeah, this one, man, I am not very good at this one, but I will do my best. Oh, oops, I didn't hit split. I don't want to talk to you, Cappy. And yo, Catrolli says you were speedrunning, Banks? I'm trying to. I am trying to. We did the first run. It was 2 hours and 10 minutes. We're trying to go faster, which we're going a bit faster. We're at 12 minutes ahead currently. We'll see if we can hold on to that. Alright, let's see if I can get this jump in. Ah, jeez. Yes, I got up! Nice, I had so much trouble with that last time. Had so much trouble. But not this time. Oh! Yo, camera controls, OP. Yo, don't mind me, tomatoes, I'm just passing by. I'll take that one. Yeah, this is Speedrun again. Yo, he's a real easy fight. Oh, ow. Got him. Yo, Cappy for Smash 5? You right, man. Like, we don't have enough Mario characters in Smash Brothers. Like, we have, like, Mario, and, like, that's it, right? Like, that's pretty much the only character representing, like, the main Nintendo franchise. So they need to put a second character in there. I think Cappy would be a good fit, you know, for Smash 5. Please and thank you. Alright. So last time I didn't go to the right over here. Are there any moons that are easy to get? Wait. Where's the Podoboo? I can't really go over there without the Podoboo. Okay, maybe I don't go that way. Never mind. Dude, you want to go up there, Mario, or you just want to jump around? It's Mario's, man. No, not in the soup, Mario. Not in the soup. Yeah, top a column in a row. I feel like those are some good moves over there. Oh, come here, guy. This isn't the place I was looking for. Come on, Mario, you can do it. There you go, buddy. Yeah, that still feels pretty good. There's 2 moons, got him pretty fast. what his new special will be with Cappy. Yo, yeah, I wonder how they'll work that in. Hopefully they do something cool with it. Oh, come on. Gotta get up there. Or, you know, just don't. That Goomba's kinda in the way a little bit. Yeah, get squished. Thank you. I'll take that. Alright, can I get this to the other side? Oops. I'm gonna need them to not destroy it. I also need to possess you for a second. Thank you. Do you mind, little spiny guys? If you could spray that real quick. Yeah, thanks. God, great. Now I'm dying. You are going away, right? I can't remember if he like dissipates or if he'll just start attacking me from there, so I decided to re-grab him for safety. Alright, I'll take that. Cappy would be one attack like Flood, one bad attack? I mean, maybe, I don't know. Depends on how they handle it. And I mean, honestly, I don't think anything could be worse than Flood. I think they could give him pretty much like any other move and it would probably be way more useful. Let's buy a moon as well. One moon, please, if you could. No, 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 no. I don't want that. I want yes. No, thank you. Can I even afford the... Oh wait, no, I don't have any purple coins, that's what I need. So I was thinking about doing that mini game, because I remembered seeing it in the speedrun, but no, that was the 503 or whatever. It's not what I should be going for. Cappy is Mario's new Final Smash? Yo, that would be pretty cool, dude. I could dig that. Under the cheese rocks. I did it. Oh, I'm missing the moon I got before. It just hit me, man. There was a Protoboo moon I got last time, and I did not get that. Oh no, it's right there. Okay. Never mind. I didn't see the torch, and I was like, oh man, the torch must have been earlier and I missed it. No, not quite, thanks. Not quite. I was so sad. I don't need those purple coins. Do I need you for something? No, I don't think I need him. Let's just go ahead and grab that. Oh, no, come on. You can do it, Mario. Gosh darn it. No, Mario, no! Let's go this way. Grab a Podoboo. There we go. Alright, I need like one more moon than like where I know where a moon is. It's like there's the triple moon, but I don't need the triple moon. I already have so many moons. I mean, I could have just gone straight for the triple moon instead of doing these moons. But I already came over this way before I decided that was a good plan. So it's too late. Where am I gonna... Oh, is that a challenge? No, that's a painting. Wait. I could see the painting. Does that mean I can go through and get the moon? That's a moon, man. But that's 2 loading screens. It's also a moon. Yeah, isn't there a moon at the beginning of this level with a Podoboo? Oh, and Goombas. Yeah, let's do that then. I'm pretty sure there's one by the Odyssey I can get. I'm pretty sure. I didn't read your stupid joke. The triple moon is definitely the fast way to do luncheon. Yeah, I should have done the triple moon. That would have been the good idea. Instead, I think I'm going to go for these Goombas. Sheesh, I barely made it. My corn started getting a little fast. Love above the lava. That's not what I wanted. That's also not what I wanted. None of that's what I wanted. I tried to do a long jump. Instead, I dived into the lava. Perfect. Well, at least that puts me next to the Odyssey. Whatever, man. World record route for luncheon, you think? Gets a moon on a salt pile? Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know where that is. Oh, wait, unless that's the first moon that I got? Yeah, I was watching the world record earlier. I saw the first 2 moons that they got, and then I stopped watching. Read your stupid joke, it was glorious. Let's see, not insane Smash characters representing the main Nintendo franchise. No, there are tons. Link, Zelda, Toon Link, Ganondorf, Sheik. Yup, you're right. My bad. You know, they could probably have another Link in there if you really think about it. Classic Link. It's like classic Sonic, only in Zelda form. Oh, a little island with a sand pile? Oh, okay, yeah, no, I don't know where that is. Got me, man! I'm just gonna fight this giant dragon! It's got 3 moons. I need 3 moons. You can only get 2 moons, otherwise it's not gonna help me too much. He's so sparkly. All the lightning and whatnot. Oh, there's a moon there. Or not a moon, a heart, I mean. You wanna grab those today? Alright, that's hit number 1! Rivalian Smash 5? I mean, as long as he's not a Falco clone, I'm cool with it. Alright, I guess we won't do any good jumps up there. Never float your boat, Mario. Do this. I agree, Cappy. Ah, sheesh, man. You got enough of those things. Oh, bad timing. Did you get that? Thank you. Woo! No more dragons. No more dragons. That's a fun boss fight, though. What is this, Monster Hunter? Yo, definitely, man. You know, that's all Mario does these days. He just tries to capture and avoid monsters. I think they're going for the Monster Hunter audience. Oh wait, I split too early. Alright, let's head on back up into space. Bye-bye, dragon. Yeah, dragon will be alright. It's not bothering nobody. I cannot skip this cutscene. Odyssey is repaired. There we go. Now we can skip. Split too early, get good. And did the split. It's not a big deal. Not doing much besides mashing A and pressing plus, or yeah, plus when I can. Alright, what were the two moons that I did? Okay, it was the water moon and the one that's hidden to the side. So you do need a certain number of moons. I doubt the water moon is the fastest moon, but it is a moon that I know of that exists. Wait, isn't there like a moon over here maybe? Oh no, that's just birds. Yeah, I can't remember where all the moons are, that's beyond me. Wait, music notes? That's a moon. Oh my goodness, stupid spine, you're in the way. I'll take that. The best moons behind Odyssey? Oh. Well, I'll keep that in mind in case I happen to be short moons. I'll take that. Yeah, I didn't take notes for, pretty much once you go inside of the Well of Shiveria, I don't know what's up. Besides the first two moons in Mount Nobono, Luncheon Kingdom, I have no idea what's going on there. I don't know any of Bowser's Castle, and yeah. I know the rest of the run, though. That's good enough. Nice jump. Yo, come here, little guy. I'll take that. I probably should have grabbed that with Mario and then captured a bird. Actually, no, I could probably get these first three moves without Mario. Or without the bird, I mean. Oops. Vince failed at notes. I got the notes. It just wasn't as quick as I wish it was. No, I still don't come up here. Where's the last thing? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Yeah, you're slowing me down, Bird. I got things to do today, man. Yeah, the only thing I need the bird for is just the 2 moons that need the bombs. Everything else Mario can do. I'll try to keep that in mind for the future. Oh, the painting's not active, Doomsday? Yo, rest in peace. Pink's got a purple coin. Yo, sometimes we run into those. It happens. Alright. Let's go save the princess! I don't have time to shop. Got a world to save. Very well, princess, I mean. Alright, let's do some boss fights! That was pretty awful. Ah, I completely missed again. Alright. Slow bombs, I'll take it! Work with what you got. Alright, which way are you going? This way? Alright, bring it on, girl! There we go. Oh, whoops. I totally misread that. I was going the opposite direction. And get stomped on. You know, Vexatious, looking like a good run so far. Also thinks that episode just had my favorite DBZ moment ever. Yo, nice, man. I'll have to check that out. I'm curious. Yo, DBZ moment ever. I missed. Good job. Oh, whoops, I didn't even try. Oh, gosh darn it. I cannot get a good read on the trajectory of these things. Oh, that's Topper then. Not insane. You know what I need in my life? A Mario Odyssey mod that replaces the Moon Get Jingle with the DK64 Ooh Banana clip. Yo, dude, I would love that. For real. That would be pretty sweet. You're not wrong. You know, he says mod that replaces Moon Get Jingle with Banjo-Kazooie Jiggy Get Jingle? That'd be pretty good as well. Not in Chase Dad. I mean, we can all have our preferences. Yeah, me and DK64, man. I gotta get back at that game at some point. I was playing it before, like, Sonic Mania came out, but that was, like, what, a few months ago? And then Sonic Forces, Mario Odyssey. It's tough. Can I get up there from here? The answer is yes. Well, if I don't need a bird, I'll just be on my way. And now bombs. Play nice. Alright, now I believe I need a bird. Come here, guy. And don't mind me, I gotta go. I'll have time to play around. Oh wait, I needed to go that way. Oh, nope, looks like I still need you. Come here. Ahem. Not the best climb, but I'll take it. Alright, now it's time to fight Bowser! Or, well, try to fight Bowser, and then he runs away like a baby. And then fight the rabid wannabes instead. Alright. Show me the bird! Where is he at? There he is. I'll take that. I wasn't in the right position to hit that. Yeah, that'll teach you! Oh no! I messed it up! I tried to stay on top, I didn't make it. Alright, I'm gonna need you, buddy. Did a lot better last time. Oh, what the heck? Why was I knocked so far away? Yeah, I think it's that stupid, head. Oh, snap! Yo, I'm hearing sounds. Is that a host? Yo, whoever's hosting me, yo, much appreciation. And Bill, boss fight! I'll come back to you in a second. Ah, jeez. Are you serious? Oh my goodness, my depth perception is apparently hot garbage because I could not touch that guy. I will take that hard. It looked like I was right above Rango, but I didn't connect. Yeah, it's that stupid rabbit face. I can't go through it. Gosh darn it, bird. Just hit the guy. Uh-oh. Gosh darn it, man! Video games! Oh, I didn't want to do that at all. Alright, where are you at? This side? Yep, that's what I wanted. There we go, jeesh. That was, pretty terrible compared to the first attempt. But whatever, man. Oh, it was EWF Nord, yo! You finally finished the little Mac drawing? It's not even Thanksgiving, yo. Congratulations on that. Yeah, I was seeing you, post your updates on Twitter. Yo, I'll have to check it out. Yo, that is super cool. How we doing, everybody? I am in the middle of a... Oh, oops, not a cutscene. I am in the middle of a Super Mario Odyssey speedrun. I am learning how to speedrun the game. I did my very first run, like, well, an hour and 36 minutes ago. And now we're doing the second run. It's going alright. Could be a little better. A little better. Alright, yo, what are we talking about, guys? Get good? Yeah, on this fight? Yo, I'm trying for Told Legends. I made a couple too many mistakes. I gotta get better at dealing that damage on the boss while it's moving around, I guess. Because, like, I've seen speedrunners, like, mid-race wait, and, like, world record attempts wait for the boss to stop moving, but even then, like, I have no idea how I didn't hit Rango. I thought I had it, but it didn't. Nothing saying, it's an American holiday, so nobody who matters cares. It's Christmas season? Yo, you're silly. Alright, there we go. Alright, now the only question that truly matters is, can we get Moonskip again? That is the important question here. Yep, skip all the movies. I don't want to watch any of that. Alright, here we go. This is it, man. Time to beat the game. Yes, I am very dapper, thank you. Oh, no, not that way. Gosh darn it. Those rolls are so hard to control. Alright, yes, one flower for me, please. Alright, here we go. Moon jumps, moon skips, moon jumping for the moon skips. Let's do it. Oh. Jumping's hard. Oh, messed that up already. Oh, wait. How was it? Yeah, you do the... You jump off your hat first. And then you do that. And then that's where you would get the skip if you did whatever weird positioning the game wants. Oh, my hat left me. Nope. Too close, I guess? Don't snap to the other side of the wall, dude. What are you doing? Why does it keep doing that? I'd really like you to stop doing that, Mr. Hat. Please stop sliding on the wall! I don't know why it does that. Oh man, I'm not gonna make any progress if it keeps doing that. It wasn't doing that before. Ah, great. Oh, whoops. You're supposed to wall jump, Vince. Well. Why was my hat so much higher up than I was? There's a jump over there somewhere. One day I will wall jump. It'll be great. Gosh darn it, Mario. No one asked you to backflip. Cappy, please! Cappy, why? Yo, Cappy hates me, man. That's all it is. Nah, not getting it. Now the time's 310? Yeah, you're probably right about that, man. It's like, I never understood how it worked. I saw how to do it, and I'm trying to do that, but sometimes it just doesn't work, and why that is beyond me. Nope, no wall jumps here. This is the second time Mario's been to the moon? Yeah, he went to the moon in Super Mario Land, if I remember right. I mean, I know he went there, I just don't know if that was like the first ever time or whatever. I think it was. Can't think of anything else. Rest in peace, sub 2 hours. Yeah, man, I can't do this jump. We did it before, but yeah, it's just not working like it did last time, and I don't know why. Cappy keeps sliding along the wall for some reason, so I really need him to not slide along the wall. But yeah, even when I get that, I need the second jump, and I don't know where the second jump is. I just kinda push myself against the wall and hope for the best. Yeah, nah. Went to the moon in Thousand Year Door? Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta stop sliding on the wall, but I don't know how. Am I like too far to the right? Is that what it is? Throw the hat for additional distance? Yeah, that might help. Maybe. Nah. Gotta grab that wall. I just don't know what the spot is. It's so weird, because like in Mario 64, it's like what? You touch 2 walls, wall jump. Mario Odyssey, you touch 2 walls? Were they 2 walls we wanted you to wall jump on? No? You're probably not gonna get a wall jump then. Probably not. But why, Nintendo? Why do I sometimes get a jump, and sometimes I don't? What do I do with that? Yeah, this is going to take a while. You get good? Yo, I'm trying, man. I got it last time. It took like 10 tries, though. It took a while. But like, when I was doing it back then, I wasn't getting all these trash attempts like I am now, where like, Cappy keeps sliding along the wall. Every time he slides on the wall, that's just another fail. And I don't know how to make him not do that. It's like, I should be failing to just hit the wall every time, not failing to jump on Cappy. That shouldn't be part of the equation. This is hard enough as is without that. You're not supposed to be able to wall jump there at all? Well, that's just stupid. It's a wall. I want to jump off of it. It's that simple. Like, that's just something that I dislike about this game. I didn't realize it at first, because, you know, I wasn't really trying to do anything that deep with the game. But yeah, now that I am, it's just, there's a couple of things where there's just no sign. Like the whole wall jumping, and then you can't do a Cappy jump off of Cappy after a wall jump. There's nothing that tells you that. It's just something you have to figure out. And then yeah, this right here, which it's not just this. I had the same problem in Seaside Kingdom when I was trying to do wall jumps in certain areas. And there's just certain wall jumps the game just doesn't want you to do. There's no rhyme or reason for it. It's just like, I don't want you to jump on this wall. And it's like, why? Why can't I jump on the wall, Nintendo? Tell me. Like, they could at least be like Sega, like with Sonic. Because like, he has wall jumping in some of his games. And in those games, the way they either handle it is either A, Sonic can jump off of every wall, or B, there are very specific walls and he can only jump off of those. Kind of like how the hook shot only works in certain spots in certain Zelda games. Like, I don't mind, just be consistent. This is really annoying. Let's see, if you throw Cappy against the wall to angle, he'll move along the wall. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was doing angles because I was trying to get further in one direction, but if I cannot have Cappy do that weird thing, then yes, I will just throw him straight forward. So now I'm getting more attempts. Oh man, I want that jump so bad. I don't know when it'll come, I just know it will eventually. Eventually. Let's see. James is saying the mobility afforded to Mario, especially on the moon, would make it trivial to climb any corner. Well, yeah, but that's stupid. Like, there has to be a reason for it. Like, that's so easily handled by so many other developers. How can you not create some sign that shows why you cannot jump in an area, rather than it just not being there, unless it is? It's just terrible. It's just bad. Like a Hat in Time, you know the areas where you cannot wall run on, you cannot jump off of these walls, you only have so many wall jumps. All these things make sense in that game. I'm just nowhere near high enough. Naughton says it's mostly that you can't wall jump off walls that are slanted such that they're further out, higher up. When the wall is as non-straight as this, spots where that isn't the case are hard to come by. Got you. And yeah, nobody was talking about Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. The video I see is they're closer to that corner. Oh, are they? Like, what, on the first jump or the second jump? This first jump right here, are they closer to the corner, or is it the second one? Because I'm going pretty far to the right. Or left, I mean. Where is the spot? I just have to find a spot where the wall looks a bit more straight, apparently, and it'll all be good. Wait, is that actually the case? That might not be the case. So yeah, no, I can just wall jump there. It's only the second wall jump that's like that way. Let me go off of that first. Yeah, no, that's just stupid. That's just stupid. Because you can jump off of the more uneven parts of the wall. It's only when you've already done one wall jump where it becomes more strict. It's only after the first wall jump. Because I just jumped there, but it doesn't care for it anymore. Which makes sense, it's the exact same thing I experienced in Seaside Kingdom, trying to do jumps there. Like, the walls are so close to each other, the walls are flat and you can jump off of them just fine at first. But if you do one wall jump and you try to do another one, we don't want you to wall jump here. And it just behaves weirdly. It's inconsistent. I will get this jump. I've done it before. Let's see, Vinx is now officially losing time? Yo, yeah. I can't do this jump, man. It's too hard. I don't know how I did it the first time. I just kind of was trying and it kind of worked. It's like, this is all I was doing was just jumping to the left and eventually I got it. Just, unfortunately, it's not working this time. I mean, to be fair, I was doing that, oh, oops, I didn't wall jump. But yeah, I was doing that, I was doing the angle throw. I didn't realize that's what I was doing. I was probably closer to what the video was doing on my first attempt, versus now I don't remember it as well. It's like I was looking right at it before, versus, oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Tap the shoulder button. Man, this is the worst way to lose the run, man. But oh well, it just shows me how hard this jump is and the appreciation you have to have for anyone that speedruns this game. It's like, what? You speedrun Mario Odyssey and you can do the moon skip. My hat's off to you, good sir. Let's see. Can't completely break the movement? No, it's not that. It has literally nothing to do with breaking movement. It's just inconsistent design. Like, if you can't understand that, then, like, you just don't understand. Like, there's not much I can do for you. It's pretty simple. I should practice this for a few hours off stream. Oh, thanks, Cyclone. I see you have so much faith that I'll get this. It's just broiling over in chat. I can... Oh, man, so much faith. So the caves? I mean, there's no point in doing the caves. I have to learn how to do this if I'm going to speedrun this game. If I can't do it, I can't do it. Simple as that. If I can't do this jump, there's no reason to speedrun the game. I should just go do something else. Like a Let's Play. A Let's Play of Kirby. A Kirby Let's Play. Not that I'm dissing all Kirby games and saying they're super easy or something, but like Kirby 64, which honestly is like my favorite Kirby game. It's pretty easy though, but I really like it. Want to play like it's X2? No, that's not what I said. I said 64. I want to play this like it's Mario 64, but it doesn't work like that. Like in Mario 64, sure, there are some spots on walls that like you can't wall jump off of, but this game's different. In this game, if you've already done one wall jump, there are areas where you could wall jump before that you can no longer do so, for some reason. It's not like Mario 64, and it should be. There's no reason for it not to be. Because, like, if they really don't want you to do this jump over here, it should be observable. There should be an observable reason as to why you cannot do the wall jump after the first one. Heck, I would take just a little tooltip in the How to Play guide that says, you know, Mario gets tired after a wall jump, it makes the second one harder. Something like that. I don't care. Just acknowledgement to the fact that it is a mechanic they hid in the game. That would be fine. Because it's weird, because, like, there's certain areas where they want you to do, like, say, 12 wall jumps in a row in a very small sequence, and you can do all of those wall jumps just fine. But in tight areas, in certain places, it's not everywhere. Like, casually when I was playing the game, casually, not a speedrun, casually, I came against this problem in Seaside Kingdom, and I could not understand why I couldn't do it. And that's just because the game's designed inconsistently. It just doesn't work. It could, but it doesn't. Not after the first wall jump. Pyro says, yeah, I don't recall them fixing anything that doesn't affect something in multiplayer. Wait, multiplayer? What are we talking about? Jump closer to the corner? The first wall jump? Oh, okay. I'll try to do that. Jump closer to the corner. It's just weird because, like, I have to do a non-angled throw of Cappy. I'm sure that's closer to the truth. Should I be, like, on the corner? And how far to the left do I need to go? If I remember the video, I think you have to go pretty far to the left to get the jump. That's what I was trying to do when I did it in the first run. I don't want it to play exactly like Mario 64. That's just arguing semantics. I'm just saying it has inconsistent design, and that I'm not comparing it to Mega Man X2. So, like, in the corner? No? Not on the corner. Got it. Oh man. How could I do this while reading chat in the first run, and I can't do it now here in the second run? So I was totally just reading chat, and the camera was angled in a way I didn't mean for it to be, and so I was having a lot of trouble positioning things. But nah man, that was the secret to success. Oh, I did it! I did it! Yes! Finally! A million years later! After I lost all the time. Well, I'll take one complete the game, please. One complete the game. God, it's so hard. But yeah, much appreciation to the advice to not throw it, not throw the hat at an angle. Jump closer to the corner. That's what did it for me. Without that, man, I was gonna be at that for a while. I mean, I was at it for a while, but it would have been even longer. I'm not skipping the cutscene because I'm bad. I mean, I already lost all the time. I don't think it's too big a deal. You know, I don't blow fire at you, Mr. Bowser. It's just impossible to wall jump corners in games anyways. Not in Mario 64. Man. That stuff just makes me sad. It's like, that's the main thing I really like about Mario Odyssey, is just how freeing the mechanics are. Because, like, the game's literally been designed so that you can beat the game in so many different ways. Like, they're catering to the replayability for, like, higher skilled players, which is really cool. And you can see it in the literal level design. Like, they intend for some players, not all, but some players, to really just, you know, do whatever. But that darn wall thing, I don't know why they decided that was a good idea. It seems incongruent with the rest of the design. I was too close to him, apparently. Wait, Hat, come back! Oh, was that the third hit already? Nope, I don't want blocks. Alright, come on, Mario. Those two alright? Yeah, it'll be okay. Come on, Bowser. Can I save any time? Or is all of it gone? I don't know how long this is. Can I get a PB? Even if I failed at jumping for like 15 million years? Ah, geez, I did not get the triple jump. I got it last time, but I started way too late. Bowser looks like a dork with his hair combed. Yo, poor Bowser. He's trying his best to look nice. He's just trying to impress Peach, you know? The fact that Bowser can breathe fire is just the best. It makes me so happy. Oh man, aiming's hard. Man, the landing lag on that. That's a... There we go, 206.19. I'll take it. Gosh darn that jump, man. Jump so hard. Oh, and stupid is the stupid jump. James, they're saying they don't want you to be able to climb the walls on their own. No, I understand that. You're not understanding me. Not insane. I think the difficulty is the fact that you're wall jumping a corner, now that you're wall jumping, not that you're wall jumping that specific area. Corners are never intended to be climbed. I mean, like, you keep saying these things, but they're not true. And Cyclone's saying you really should get yourself to the point you get the moon skip in your first 20 attempts. Yeah, no, we'll practice moon jumping, man. I need to be able to do that. Like, that was ridiculous. Like, I could get failing it, you know, a few times in a speedrun, but like, I lost 15 minutes, dude. I couldn't do it at all. On the plus side, breathing fire. On the minus side, waggling. Yeah, you do have to waggle for the fire, which is so lame. Because there's two attack buttons, right? Y and X. One button could be slash, the other button could be fire, but they don't do that. Which is just so lame, like, ugh. That's definitely the other thing I'm not in love with, is the forced waggle. Cyclone saying, only submit that if you want to have people laugh at your moon skip, or maybe they can give you more tips. Yeah, no, I don't plan on submitting a Super Mario Odyssey run anytime soon. I mean, like, if there's other times that are, like, really, really bad, then I might. But, like, there'd have to be a lot of other bad times, so I don't feel like... I don't want to be the worst person on the leaderboard. You know? That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I don't want to be the worst person on the leaderboard. Doomsday saying, so Vince, let's imagine we have a wall. Should Mario be able to wall jump up it? Okay. Doomsday, you don't understand. Let me try to work this with you. Alright, so you have walls, right? And you have a character like, say, Sonic the Hedgehog with the ability to wall jump on walls. Now, how do you convey when Sonic can or cannot wall jump on walls? Now, it's pretty simple. Either A, you make a game where you can wall jump off of all walls, say like Sonic Lost World, and you have a parkour system where Sonic can always just wall jump off of the walls as long as he has the mobility. Then, you know, he can stay on the wall, it's all good. Now, say that's too much for your game. You don't want Sonic to be able to get anywhere because it messes up your level design, which you have in mind. Then you make a game like, say, what was it? I think it was Sonic Generations, where essentially there are very specific walls where they have special, like, I think they were like black walls with like red borders or something like that. Sonic can only wall jump on those walls, if I remember right. I might be mistaking one game for the other. I mean, Lost World's definitely right, but I'm not sure which one had the border walls. But yeah, they have specific walls so that you give Sonic the ability to wall jump, but in areas where it would mess up your level design, you just don't put those walls there. And there's other ways to do this as well. Like, it's the same thing as, like, Link with the hook shot. In various games, it's more freeing, where Link can use the hook shot on vines to be able to grapple, you know, anywhere where there's vines. He can grapple onto those. So if you don't want him to hook shot in those certain areas, you just don't put vines there. And then also, you know, there's more extreme versions where, like, I'm pretty sure it was in Wind Waker, where it doesn't work on vines. The game specifically tells you the hook shot only works on hook shot targets. And so therefore, the game is designed in a specific way so that the player can use the hook shot, but only in places where it's intended. And, like, there's all sorts of other versions of this, like, let's see, I'm trying to think of something. What do we have? Like, oh yeah, and like in, like, pretty much, like, I'm pretty sure Sunshine and A Hat in Time have, like, moments where the walls, like, say they're covered in spikes, or they're covered in some sort of goop, and you cannot wall jump on those walls because you'll either just slide off or it'll hurt you. But it's immediately understandable why they cannot wall jump off that wall. Versus, say, being able to wall jump off of a wall, and then when you go to do your second wall jump, there's a special thing in the game that is not pointed out by anything, where walls that you could normally wall jump off of, you no longer can. That isn't something that's, like, completely noticeable. It doesn't make sense. You might have difficulty pulling something off, but it's still possible, like what I was doing. Or you're just like, okay, this is impossible completely in certain games where, again, it isn't actually. It's just because of a mechanic that isn't actually being explained correctly to the player. As Mario can do in this game, he can do multiple wall jumps. But in certain areas, he can't. Like, the walls are just made in a certain way, so that after he does the first wall jump, the second wall jump doesn't work correctly. Like, if there was something in there, like, Like, I don't know, it could be like Cappy glowing a color or something, right? Like, if maybe after the first wall jump, I don't know. Because, like, you have Cappy, like, you can see your ability with that in him himself. You have the twirl that you had, which essentially Cappy is as well. Like, he is the twirl where you readjust your momentum in the air and can keep your jumps up there. In Galaxy, yeah, you had the little Luma, and the Luma shows you when you can and cannot use the twirl. Like, it makes sense. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for them like, oh, I want to be able to wall jump off of everything. I'm just saying, have congruent design. Like, if you want me to be able to do all these things, then let me do them. If you don't want me to do all these things, just show me why I can't. And then that makes sense, and I'm cool with it. But, they don't do that. Which is a shame. Alright, what are we saying? Did I submit my Sonic run? No, I haven't submitted my Sonic run. Whatever the latest Sonic run is, I highly doubt that. Nobody says, for you to fully understand wall jumping, first we have to discuss parallel dimensions. Yo, I know, right? You don't grab walls for a wall kick if you approach it from too shallow an angle. Simple as, this is a general rule for wall jumping in Mario games. You're right, but in this specific instance, that doesn't apply. Doomsday saying, Vank Sonic has garbage mobility after wall jumping. Mario jumps on walls, every wall, period, but he can't wall jump after using Flood. He can't wall jump higher up unless there are two opposing walls. In certain games, yes. In 64, he could. He could definitely jump against walls and they did not have to be opposing. He could just do multiple wall jumps. And is this game being the, the next big game that's supposedly like the 64 successor or whatever, where, it's all about, like, the level design's literally made for you to get around in unique ways besides just, like, let me use the bullet bill. You don't have to use the bullet bill. And let me use this bird. You don't have to use the bird. The game is literally designed for you to get around a lot of these areas. So, but it's just unfortunate, in my eyes, that there are spots where there's literally no rhyme or reason as to why you can't do things, you just can't. But anyways, that's definitely 2 speedruns. I should go back to practicing that stupid jump, man. I'm gonna have to get good at that if I wanna do more speedruns of this game. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna practice the moon jump. Pyro saying 3 crits in a row, game please. Well, if you're talking about critical hits, I'm going to guess you mean Fire Emblem, because that's where I would be sad. It's dependent on the wall? It is dependent on the wall. And, not insane. It makes sense when you can wall jump multiple times when the walls are parallel. But, like, it doesn't make sense to me, because, like, here's the thing, right? Like, it would make sense to me if the walls aren't parallel, like, that I can't wall jump off of them if one of those walls had something on it that causes me to not wall jump off of it. Like, for Mario to hit against something and slide against it, like, that just makes sense. That's part of how the game's designed. If Mario collides into a wall, he will wall slide off of it. And then going for the wall slide, he can then jump. However, to me, it doesn't make sense that I can wall jump off of something and then come across it a second time and not be able to wall slide off of it. That doesn't make any sense. Like, why can I now not wall slide? I mean, like, that is a thing. Like, I didn't notice it before, but it's just weird. The game doesn't want you, like, I got there because I was in the air for a long period of time. But, like, he just has a cooldown that you cannot see, where it will not allow you to wall jump off of something. You can't go into a wall slide. The game doesn't want you to. It's not the end of the world. I'm not saying Mario Odyssey 0 out of 10. I can't do the wall slide I want to do. It just doesn't make sense to me. And it's probably because, yeah, I played Mario 64. And in that game, you can definitely just wall jump off of walls. As long as it's a wall and it's not at a weird angle, and the wall isn't, like, protruding out in a weird way or something like that. If you can get a wall slide, you can get a jump. And this game's just way pickier with a wall slide than, say, like 64. 64, well, 64 doesn't do the wall slide. It's a lot harder to get wall jumps in that game. But yeah, like, if it's possible to wall jump, you just wall jump. There isn't some specific rule about, oh, well, you wall jumped off of something, you're on a cooldown now, an invisible cooldown. Like, all I want is a visible cooldown, or, and it doesn't even have to be that, like, it could just be in the action guide, you know, where it says, yeah, where's the wall jump? Where's that at? Yeah, long jump roll, ground pound, captures, throws, those are all throws. Dash, spin, quick swim, hold their wall jump. Yeah, like, it could just be right here, where it's like, if walls aren't close to each other, you can't, he won't wall slide, you know? Like, that's all I need. That's all I need. I'm like, okay, game, I got you. But for there to be no visible cooldown, no explanation in the game, I don't like that. Is it the end of the world? No, it's not. It's not that big of a deal. Like, it's still an amazing game. I just think that in and of itself is stupid. I don't like it. I would get it first try. I would get it first try. I spent 13 minutes there, and then I make another attempt. I would get it first try. Of course I would. Why wouldn't I? I mean, I did actually, like, kind of mess up before that, because I did it, like, I didn't even do the inputs correctly, but when I did do the inputs correctly, I got it. Yeah, that is so hard, dude. Because, like, I don't really get where I'm supposed to be on that left wall. Alright, what are we saying? I feel like I missed something. Alright, Pyro's saying, talking to Lola, though, which it also would ruin anyone's day. Oh, Alone and Plus? And finally, you finally wondered? I don't know what that means. And jump from level 71 to 73? Well, congrats on leveling up. Alright, Doomsday says, either they allow you to climb a single wall infinitely, they hinder Mario's mobility dramatically, or do what they do here, you can't wall slide in Super Mario 64. Well, yeah, I just meant wall jumping. Makes none of those descriptions go into depth. Yeah, but, like, still, like, they could explain, because, like, what they do in Mario Galaxy, because you could definitely do that, right? Like, what it is he has a hard time turning back directions. In Galaxy, you would have to use your Luma Twirl. You would go onto a single wall, you would get the wall jump, you would twirl, you would turn around, and then you would wall jump again, but you wouldn't get, like, a lot of height out of that. I mean, there are some areas where that's enough to get you to where you want to go, because again, the game isn't really designed to stop you from doing things that you want to do through your abilities. Unlike Mario Odyssey. Like, for whatever reason, man. They're like, nope, don't want you to do that. And it'd be one thing, maybe, if it was, like, literally only here in this one level because of the unique gravity of the moon. But it's the same thing in Seaside Kingdom. Like, there's the same thing where they just don't want you to wall jump in certain spots. Come on. Nope. Like, literally all they would have to do to make me comfortable with, like, this specific instance of it, like, I would still dislike it in Seaside Kingdom, but, like, for this part, like, I get it. Like, they don't want people to just get to the top. They want you to go through the other side. But, like, all they would have to do is just change the properties of the wall. Just make it look a little shiny. Maybe put some weird thing on it. I don't know. It could literally be anything. I mean, obviously you want to try to find something that makes sense for the theme of, you know, it being on the moon and whatnot. But just something. Rather than just looking like the same wall. Alright. Naughton says, being able to wall jump a corner is as Doomsday says. Definitely not how it's meant to work, It's the moon's large airtime being exposed to get enough rotation for the corner wall jump to work. It's not enough rotation for the corner wall jump to work. It's not that there's... Oh my goodness, chat keeps moving and so I lose it because it's a pretty big paragraph. Alright. Being able to wall jump a corner is, as Doomsday says, definitely not how it's meant to work. It's the moon's large airtime being exploited to get enough rotation for the corner wall jump to work. It's not that there's no reason that you shouldn't be able to wall jump on that corner on the moon. There's no reason you should be able to. Aside from Mario 64, in which wall jumps are definitely a secondary mechanic, wall jumps are a second... Well, yeah. It is absolutely the Mario norm for corner wall jumps to be impossible. If you wall jump, Doomsday says, twirl, then try to wall jump against the same wall, you'll fail miserably. This is consistent with Super Mario Galaxy. Is it? I guess I just remember it differently. Not insane. The thing is, Seaside Kingdom was that your wall jump put you straight into a downward slope, a completely different reason for a completely different scenario. Your wall jump put you into a downward slope? What do you... It's just a wall. I don't understand. No, like, you don't get it. You don't get it. It has nothing to do with a downward slope of the wall. It's literally the wall does not work the same way. It's the one wall thing. It's not a downward slope. It's the same thing as if it was just one wall. If you jump on the wall, if you wall kick off and you go back into it, there's a cooldown. You cannot jump on it again. It has nothing to do with a downward slope. There's a cooldown on wall jumping, and this cooldown is not refreshed on a perpendicular wall. It's only, the cooldown doesn't exist on parallel walls, but not perpendicular walls. It's nothing to do with a downward slope. Or an inverted slope. Yeah, either way, it has nothing to do with an inverted slope. Doomsday saying, now that you mention it, the reason you couldn't climb that wall because you were hitting your head on it. The difference between Super Mario Galaxy and this is the moon's gravity makes it was more obvious. Go back to Seaside Kingdom and take a look. Like, literally, I don't need to go back to Seaside Kingdom to take a look. Literally, there's just walls in this game where if you wall jump off of them and then you try to jump on the next wall, you can't. But if you go to the other wall, if you do it in the opposite order, if you do that one instead, you can just wall jump. But you can't wall jump on the second wall because there's a cooldown. That's all that matters. It has nothing to do with downward slopes, inverted slopes, whatever. Like, if by inverted slope or whatever, you're trying to say the wall that isn't parallel, if that's what you mean, then yeah. I get you. The game has a cooldown and it doesn't let you go on those walls. It doesn't like it. Which is what I am saying. Let's see. One wall to rule them all, one wall to find them. Get out of here, Cyclone. The moon wall is because of the opposing wall rule. The moon wall is... Wait, way? I don't know where you want that way at. But yeah, no, I guess I don't remember that from Galaxy, the way I remember it. But again, it's been a long time since I've played Galaxy, but I could have sworn that you could twirl and wall jump again, and you just wouldn't get that much ground. But I guess that is how it was. I just don't remember it. Too much 64, man. Too much 64. I mean, either way, like, both of y'all seem to be taking this pretty harshly. When literally, like, it's not like it makes this game bad in any way, shape, or form. This is easily still one of the best games in the year. It's just a flaw I don't like. It's not that big a deal. Huh. How did I get this first try when I pressed the buttons right? But now it's way too hard. Because, like, it's definitely this left wall. I just don't know where the jump is. Like, I got it right there. But, like, I don't know where to position myself. We'll get there. Oh, well, that'll do me for tonight. It's midnight, so we are all good on the Mario Odyssey. But yeah, I'll have to open up Mario Galaxy, dude, because man, I really want to play that game again. I really love Mario Galaxy. So you wouldn't get much ground because you couldn't wall jump until you reached where you wall jumped before. Yeah. Like, you do the initial wall jump, you try to do the twirl, but like by the time you got back, like you're already so low, so you weren't really accomplishing much. It's not a flaw though. I mean, like, to me, like, you don't have to agree with me, but to me, anything where the player is trying to control their character and they're applying the rules that they understand of the game, if it seems like there's an exception to the rule that they just randomly come across and there's nothing that explains that rule, like there doesn't seem to be any meaning to it, then that's a design flaw. It's not a huge impact to the game, but it is just like a design flaw. Like, I think it was in Twilight Princess, like another design flaw. Like, again, I'm not 100% on this. It's been a while since I've played Twilight Princess on the Wii, but if I remember right, the hookshot says that it only works on targets, but it actually works on vines, which, you know, I assumed that it only worked on hookshots when it said only hookshots, because that's how it worked in Wind Waker. I'm pretty sure. I don't think you could hit vines in Wind Waker with the hookshot. There's, like, specific things that you had to hit with it. So, in Twilight Princess, when you can actually hit vines, again, I might misremember, so don't quote me on this, but if it says you can only hit hookshots, but it actually works on other things and you can climb up those, then that is a design flaw. Like, it just is, because you're giving the player rules on how something works, and then there's just arbitrary reasons as to why those rules no longer work. It doesn't destroy the game, but it can impact the player's experience. Not to say, yeesh, buddy. It's not that serious. You look way too upset about this. Like, this is just my opinion about something. If it bothers you that much, like, I'm just gonna drop it. Like, I don't even care. It's not a... Like, I don't care about this. I'm just complaining. But, like, if it's that big a deal to you that it makes you upset, I'm just not gonna talk about wall jumps. I'm all done with wall jumps. It is really not that big of a deal. But, yo, anyways, as I was saying already, I'm gonna go ahead and